Oh, ladies and gentlemen, it is Monday, the day before Valentine's Day in our year of 2012, and this is Day 9 Daily number 418, where ordinarily we learn to be a better gamer. But it's Monday, so it's time to dick around. Now, as you'll note, ooh, do I look fancy? Even having this stylish towel in the shot, oh, does that ever scream class? And a shirt that needs to go into the laundry. Wow! You charmer, you sly raccoon, Day 9. Now, of course, I wanted to note that ordinarily we like to have a little fun celebration of Valentine's Day. Each year on Valentine's Day, we get to celebrate Singles Awareness Day. Happy sad, fellas. And I supposed that it would be incorrect to do that on the actual Valentine's Day, because that would fall on Newbie Tuesday, and that would be very weird to have me in my Newbie Tuesday tonality talking about Valentine's Day. It's hard for the jokes to come out about that. It would be weird if I were trying to help newbies pick up ladies. Yeah, well, the women really value a good economy, guys. Like, yeah, that's not gonna work. Share some build orders. Well, 8 movie, 10 dinner, and at 12 you take her back to her place and see how she feels. And if she's not really giving you a lot of positive signals, you can always sort of get back in the game with some harassment. Yeah, it wouldn't really fit together, I don't think. So we're now here on Funday Monday, where it is the We Have Liftoff Funday Monday, the repeat from last year's ever so fun Funday Monday, where at the start of the game we lift off our command center and we move it somewhere else. And that's all there is to it. Now, one of my favorite aspects about this style of Funday Monday is the other player's point of view. So we are going to go ahead and hop into this game where the enemy's name is Sir Buckshot. We have the hero as Aenir, or Aenir, however it ends up being. Whatever that should be pronounced like that. He is the hero of the Funday Monday, and Sir Buckshot, he is our Zerg player with the sound enabled. That's starting to look intentional nowadays, isn't it? Now, Sir Buckshot's going to spawn at the north. He wants to make sure he keeps at least one Overlord alive. I mean, who knows when this game could suddenly become StarCraft 1 and a Dark Templar could come in at the 2-minute mark. He would need that detection there, so he's going to leave that Overlord and commence a little bit of scouting. Now, first, what we're going to see Sir Buckshot do is do the infamous double geyser gas. So that way we have, it looks like, 6 drones mining minerals. No, look, there's 7 and 8, looking good. He's going to go ahead and just make sure that his opponent isn't in the location that he can't physically spawn at anyways. I mean, who knows when you're going to be playing on patch 1.02 in the middle of 2012. That's what Sir Buckshot is banking upon. He is going to be hanging out in the game. And it looks like, oh, a Baneling nest. The infamous Baneling bust. Made oh so popular by Demaga. And there it is, Sir Buckshot. Alright. Getting Zergling speed, getting Zerglings, continuing to add creep, heading through the middle. Oh my god, the opponent doesn't know, he has no idea. If we come to the everyone can, there's actually nothing here. But that's the best part, is when the Zerg gets ready, and he's gonna... Well, I guess he's, maybe this way? Maybe this is the way we want to go? Maybe down, maybe this way is the way we want, maybe here? Maybe he's spawned over here. No, alright, quickly. Attack the destructible rocks. He has to be down here at the bottom right. I mean, he could be here at the top left if for some reason he spawned here, because we're in patch 1.02 and he just ends up there by floating. We just don't know. But this seems in all likelihood where he could be. Get ready, folks, because in just a minute, Sir Buckshot is going to get the morphing more. Well, shit. Now, the one thing that Reaper's hard counter is no units. Oh, no! Sir Buckshot didn't think through that one very clearly. He's going to go ahead and just take his Banelings and... get ready to bust. Oh, no, there's the buildings. He's going to get ready to bust the rocks. Now, this is what we call a gambling man. I didn't realize it was quite possible to gamble in StarCraft 2. But this is the sort of, I'm all in. It's like, will I have a king. And the other one's really small. You never know! Like, call, man, like, seriously, Sir Buckshot would put his whole life on red in roulette. What a hero. As it turns out, he did nail it. There does so happen to be a base down here in the bottom left. Not a problem. He hangs in there. And if it weren't enough, he's going to continue to press forward. But, of course, the big issue that we're going to see Sir Buckshot encounter is that he has not units. And it's hard to pair up against Reapers with not units. As a matter of fact, it seems that Aenir is everywhere on the map except his main, where the good, friendly Sir Buckshot tried to step in. The Reapers continue to put on a little bit of pressure, and the units lost tab. It's looking fairly grim for both players, but 3,000 is oftentimes greater than 1,650. He hops up into the main, and with a couple of quick, easy Fabrizi blasts, it ends up not being the biggest struggle in the world. Props to Aenir for bringing back the Reaper with style. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the Funday Monday topic for the day. It is the We Have Liftoff Funday Monday Daily. Now, if there's one thing that we have to continually reframe things in, it is the fact that this is the Valentine's Day special, where we all get excited about dating. Oh, yeah! And some of you are saying things like, I don't like girls, they're Terran. Terran's imbalanced. I'm just going to play single player for the rest of the night and try to unlock that victory in under 5 minutes achievement. Again. Don't worry. I'm right there with you, fellas. Bam! So, we're going to go ahead and hop into the next game where we're going to investigate what we're going to call the meta game. It is going to be the meta game. Now, where is it? Ah, excellent. Watch this sly, sleuthy raccoon. His name... Let's load it on up. There he is. Teba, in the bottom side, is up against La Cuckoo. Oh, La Cuckoo, look at this. Look at that. Oh, how awesome. Now, of course, it is the Valentine's Day special. La Cuckoo is not merely a Terran player. La Cuckoo is a dashing stallion. He is a man that is going to try to use his wit and charm to reel on in, sir. You know, this is the one issue with this chair, is that it makes it very hard to seem interested in conversation. Like, let's say I'm La Cuckoo and I'm lounging, right? I'm just hanging out here. I'm having a conversation with Teba, I don't know, on Skype, because I don't hang out with girls in real life. So there I am, and she says something like, hey, want to know a secret? And I'm like, a secret? I want to hear a secret. And she's like, oh, I saw the season premiere of Walking Dead last night, and as it turns out, that zombie girl they found in the barn, by the way, sorry, spoilers, well, it starts off that way, and at this point, I'm already upset with the spoilers, so I'm just like... not interested. Not particularly interested, but that's okay, because La Cuckoo is not that guy. And by the way, sorry for any of you who haven't seen The Walking Dead. We're going to hop back into this game, so let me just go ahead and hop back into the... game. So we're going to see La Cuckoo, that dashing, cunning stallion. Look at him, giving Teba a nice, pleasant eye. Excellent. La Cuckoo. Oh my gosh. Now see, she has some plans. She thinks, wow. She's like, buy me a drink. She is ready to go. She has the spawning pool already en route. I'm not exactly sure how this metaphor goes, but that's fine, because if I say it and you think it, everything's doing fine. But La Cuckoo, look at this, building a supply depot. This does have the gold up. Excellent. And it looks like the triple drone scout can check all 3 possible locations. As you might imagine, Teba, feeling so flustered and overwhelmed by La Cuckoo's dash cunning charm, scouts the location that he physically cannot possibly be at. Excellent. So, Teba now going to be pulling back with this pool. And Teba thinks... He just... poor Teba. Coming on up. La Cuckoo, look at you! Locking it up. We have 3 drones that are participating in no other way than just kind of attending and watching. Bouncing back and forth against one another. La Cuckoo looks to be in an unwinnable position. He looks to have floundered his joke. It looks like he's choking on his words. Oh my god, and look at this. GG, noob. This is the part where she says, hey, I just have to go use the restroom. I'll be back in 5 minutes. She's never back in 5 minutes, is she? She's gone. At that point, when she says, I'll be right back, I just need to run and grab something from my purse real fast, she may as well just poof into dust, or do this with her arms and just float up into outer space and be left on the orbit of fucking Mars, because she's dead to you. She stopped existing at that moment in time. She called La Cuckoo a noob. What a noob. But the joke's on you, darling. Oh my gosh, the pitter-patter of her heart. Is that because they're... Now, I'll just say straight up, guys or girls, if you're ever trying to date someone and they say "jo" as a form of laughter, I would just stop, drop, and roll. I would just get out of there. I would call the cops. Jo, I'm having fun. Jo. Now, Teba's trying to figure out, gosh, what is going on? Gonna send 1 Zergling to each location. That way, no matter where he... Oh my god, La Cuckoo. With the cunning dashness. No doubt has some sort of amazing thick Spanish accent. Plays the flamenco guitar. Some great song. I don't know. Maybe La Cuckoo will pull out trumpets one day. But either way, this is a man who... Now, I'm trying to do this analogy for like the personality of the man who's playing the game, trying to swoon his girl, but the problem with the StarCraft analogy is that she always leaves. There's a rage quit is a real victory in StarCraft, but if you're at, a Valentine's Day dinner and she just drinks her water to spit it on your face and then light the rose on fire and then she leaves, that's a rage quit, but I'll never be like, yes, with one exception. Seasons 1 to 6 of Supernatural is now on Netflix. Free night! Bam! Excellent. We have one more game before we end up taking the brief break on to part number 2. And this is one of these moments where it's kind of one of those near-miss type moments. Let's see here. Who was it? There's like a lot of games that were submitted today. It was on Zell Naga Caverns. Of this, I am so certain. Let's see, Zell Naga. So good. So good. Now, if you have to lift off to another location, as Lost Empire may have to do, Lost Empire is going to choose the worst location ever award. Yes, right outside his natural on Zell Naga Caverns. At least hide it. At least make him freak out a little bit. Lost Empire is going to do the infamous 1 SCV mine, 5 SCV go attack. What day is it today? What day? This is great. Lost Empire. He is just doing the bare minimum to qualify for Funday Monday. And there he is. He's in the main base. He's getting ready to attack. A 6 pool from Dark Tides with a Y. He goes straight for the jugular. Now this, I will admit, is a fairly effective way to deal with a 6 pool. Already 50% ahead of his opponent in the food count. Dark Tides going to continue to kind of run around a roo and... right now can only make 2 sets of Zerglings. 2 sets of Zerglings. Come on. Come on. Oh, and there's the 2 Zerglings being made. The drones in a fray, in a flurry, and now it looks like Lost Empire's pulling back. He's going to try to cut them off. Oh, Lost Empire doing his LA traffic impersonation right then and there. And meanwhile, back home does indeed have 3 SCVs in the unit count at the station. We do see that Lost Empire is still a significant amount ahead of his opponent in food. I will still note, if you're up against a 6 pool, it doesn't hurt to send 5 of those initial workers out to try to do damage. If you're convinced that your opponent is 6 pooling or even 6 polling, you can do nearly anything to secure a victory, and sending 5 SCVs is certainly one of them. Just ask Alive twice. Alright, cool. We have Lost Empire down here, continuing to mass up some SCVs, but here come the 4 Zerglings. Can he control the 4 Zerglings properly? And Dark Tides, Dark Tides, Dark Dum 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 bum bum ba dum bum rum bum bum. What? Now, in terms of conversation, I think it's nearly always appropriate if someone says something like, you know, we're all out of lemons, and you're upset about that, and you're like, yeah, your face is out of lemons. That'll work. If you say something, you know, like, that's not a good build, it's like your mom's not a good build. Bam! Bucketed. There's literally not a comeback for that. You just kind of, ouch, 0-1. But when you wait... Let's see, when was this? What day is it today? I think that was set at the 1 minute mark. Is the 1 minute mark too early? Yeah, maybe it was set at the... Let me come back to the 0 second mark. I think Dark Tides may have waited... Let's see. What day is it today? Yeah, it looks like he waited a full 3 minutes. Now, granted, I do want to note the Brontosaurus, it takes about 3 minutes for the signal to hit from the tail to the brain. What day is it today? I don't know. Ask your mom. Owned. Now, that's one thing I will say. As much as I want to try to rag on Dark Tides, everyone does that. I know you do that. I do that. Are you kidding me? I just took a shower to shave, and you know what I did when I was in that shower? I had some fake arguments in my head, and I won all of them. I was the unanimous victor of every single one of those. That one time when I totally botched trying to ask that girl out because I just for some reason couldn't breathe. I had no air in my lungs. The air in my lungs wasn't working properly, so I went up to her, and the only thing that felt comfortable was to inhale as much as possible and be like, hey, do you want to go on a date? Ever happened to you? You know what I'm talking about? Where you can't, like, you just can't control the amount of air. So you're like, oh, that's cool. And then you leave the corner and you're like, and then you go take that shower. And when you're in that shower, that's when you figure out what you should have said to her. Hey, nice shoes. Maybe you can use those to walk to the restaurant I have reservations for at. She don't even care that you're dangling prepositions because you're dangling a free dinner in front of her. She'll bite. Hansel and Gretel did. Oh, God, poor Dark Tides. I don't know, ask your mom. Totally fine. I understand. I'm there with you, man. We StarCraft players unite behind you, Dark Tides, but that's okay because the game is not done. And in the meanwhile, in his naivete, Lost Empire, adding on a barracks and a refinery in total naivete. And in the meantime, Dark Tides is getting a queen and a geyser. He's gonna... Now, with this geyser, I mean, I know he only has 3 drones, but he's only gonna put all 3 into gas for a little bit of time. Just a little bit. If he mines 100 gas, he can get speed. And dude, against Terran, you need speed. But he's not going to keep him in the geyser the whole time. Just a little bit. Then he's going to send him back to mine. Calm down. It's cool. Excellent. Now Dark Tides. He does have the queen. This will help him get some extra larvae to reinforce his tech. And in the meantime, it looks like on the Dark Tides cam, he's scouting every single corner of the screen. In every single way, except, of course, one place. Except, of course, one. Oh, yeah. Now, Dark Tides has to make a decision. Does he want gas or doesn't he? It looks like he wants drones. Will these three go into gas? No. Because he doesn't need speed. Oh, it's a base. Now, that is one of the worst things that happen in the entire world, but of course, keep in mind that our player's name is Lost Empire. Funday Monday! Yeah! Lost Empire, King O Positivity, as we all like to be. How do you know? What an answer! Hey, how's your day going? Good. How do you know? Oh, I don't know. Maybe... That's a hard question to answer at any point in time. How do you know? That'll throw you for a loop. I'm going to do that next time I'm on a date. Girl's like, how are you doing? Good. How do you know? I just said that joke, but that's all I could think of. Let me try again. Next time I'm on a date, I'll be like, what do you like doing for fun? She'll be like, reading books. And I'll be like, how do you know? Are you getting the sense that I'm getting monotonically funnier over time? Good. Let's go back to the game. Whoo! Nailed that joke. Ow! Bam! Oh, God. That joke went about as smooth as the shave I just finished. Wow. Awesome. That is really something special. It looks like I just got done shaving with a vacuum cleaner equipped with a razor blade. All right. I just threw some crabs on my face and was like, have at it, fellas. Nice. Yo, jo. Day 9, your jokes are so funny. They make me yo, jo. Yoda was tuned into the Day 9 Daily, and he was like, nailed it, you did. And there's Dark Tides. Hola, senor. Dark Tides just sort of saying his own thing, Mr. Funday. Mr. Funday. That's right. Lost Empire is going to do the unthinkable. The unthinkable. He's going to land the command center, and he's going to turn it into a planetary fortress. You're a noob. Not a noob or a nude. You think you're Plock, says Lost Empire. Now keep in mind, this planetary fortress will help kill off that creep tumor. This bunker and command center will help deny any creep tumor spread at the south end of the base. And just in case there's a drop coming, Dark Tides has that shit on lockdown. This is kind of like going on a date with a lozenge. All you have to do is wait for her to go, and you go, baby. Baby, I have something for you. Let me just get it. Lozenge, and she'll go, but only if she has that cold. If her throat's fine the whole night, you never know. Boy Scouts come prepared, don't you? Dark Tides does, the little boy scoot. I'm sorry, am I bad? Lost Empire using creative spelling. Oh, hacks, lol. And with the scout and a complete inability to spread creep, Dark Tides realizes that there's little else he can do but GTFO. Time for a little bit of single player action. Yo. I have to go take a break before part number 2 of Day 9 Daily 418. Don't go anywhere, because in 2 minutes we're going to come back with more We Have Liftoff action.